Hello, and welcome to Frantic and Wobbles. I'm Frantic.
And I'm Wobbles.
And today, we are joined once again by Lanooski.
Yo.
And we will be reading My Immortal, chapters 10 to 12.
Another threefer.
Another threefer.
Another threesome.
And I would just like to throw out a disclaimer that says, if any offensive words I'm about to say offend you, I didn't do it. She wrote them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good scapegoat.
I think we've already gotten pretty offensive in this. I don't think
What are
we
you
can...
fucking talking about?
It's about to get worse.
Oh, God.
Author's note. Stup it, you gay fags.
Alright, now you're just making shit up. That whole disclosure at the beginning. Oh my god, it's really there.
Stup it, you gay fags.
Yeah, she goes from asking us somewhat kindly to stop flamming and calling us preps to now apparently we're gay fags.
If you do not like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all, and she and Vampire are evil, that's why they moved houses, okay?
Okay, Bloody Mary, a.k.a. Hermione Granger, was never a muggle. Ever. At all.
She was a mudblood.
She was a mudblood. I think that's what she meant. Muggle would
Muggle
if
blood?
she were a muggle, she would not be at the school.
Chapter 10. I was really scared about Voldemort all day, and I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and MCR.
Wow, it seems there's only 3 bands in this universe.
I think that is true.
The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo.
Why?
You know, because that red hair.
He has black hair
No!
now with blue streaks in it.
Not the ginger!
And Hagrid.
And Hagrid.
And Hagrid.
And Hagrid.
Oh, she ain't touching him. His fugly 8-foot tall ass or whatever he is.
Hey, Hagrid's beautiful.
No, I agree. I'm mad at her for not memeing on him at all. Meanwhile, Ron looks like an actual Pokemon.
Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists.
What the fuck?
And he wouldn't die because he was a vampire, too.
You know, it's okay.
And the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake. STEAK.
Except she's already written
Cross.
Didn't
And she wore
She
them.
wore cross earrings. But you know.
But
I'm
it's okay.
starting to think that the rules of this universe haven't been properly established.
They
That
change.
That just takes me out of fiction.
But they change depending on how she feels.
That's valid.
Or a steak, like the one you eat.
Yeah. STEAK.
And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. First of all, that is incorrect.
It's a beautiful love story.
It's so cute.
No, it looks emo and shit.
I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs.
Okay, she don't got no boobs. She's like 12.
And a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were
That's
singing.
just what a slut would say.
That is just
We were
what a slut
singing
would
a
say.
cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice.
Concerted.
What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then said, well, Voldemort came, and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. And I don't want to kill him, because he's really nice, even though he did go out with Draco. But I don't...
Wait, his name is Harry again?
Apparently.
Okay.
But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears.
Again.
Again.
She's bursting with tears.
Just everywhere.
Nice.
And suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall.
My ears are burning.
Just starfish out into the room. Is he still naked?
Probably.
We can only hope.
We can only...
Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch!
Oh my god. Draco had a stroke in the middle of the fanfiction.
See, is that out of character?
Yes. I don't even give a shit.
I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive.
Everybody's crying. Everybody's crying.
And then he ran out crying.
There were
And he ran out
There were
crying.
two default moods and emotions throughout this entire universe: thirsty and depressed.
We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache.
It was because he's 420. Do you know what I'm saying?
What have you done? He started to cry wisely.
He's crying wisely.
What? Pause. Have you done?
See, that's basically nut swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why.
Oh god.
Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists.
But she just said he couldn't die that way because he's a
Must
vampire.
have eaten a steak.
He ate a steak. Somebody had a cookout. It was
Well
too much.
done.
Well done.
Chapter 11.
Okay, move. I'm drinking a seltzer.
Author's note. I said stop flaming up, preps. See, if this chapter is stupid, it deals with really serious issues. SP, see for yourself if it's stupid before writing.
SPC4?
SP,
SP?
C4.
Oh.
Oh wait, is it PS?
I think it's supposed to be PSC for
Yourself. Okay.
if it's stupid before writing. Thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. No! I screamed.
Oh.
I was horrified.
That's it?
Just horrified.
That's it. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran to my room
What?
crying myself.
Stupid
Crying
bitch.
myself.
Crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv, though.
True
He's
fans-
the headmaster. He's allowed in any room he
True
wants.
fans of Dumbledore would also know that that wouldn't stop him.
No, true fans of Dumbledore would know that he's gay and therefore not into her
You're
anyway.
Sexy Harry Potter.
Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists.
Stop!
And then they got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily.
Wait, her wrists got all over her
She's trying to do like a Roman emperor suicide, but I just imagined her like cannonballing with bloody wrists into a fucking bathtub.
with a really angry look on her face.
While I put on a Linkin Park song
Oh
You
my
fucking...
at full volume.
Full. Okay, where are her roommates?
They're probably slitting their wrists because they're really, really depressed and stuff.
I got out of the... Oh, no. I grabbed a steak, as in a steak,
Raw.
and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay, this is not...
I was so
What's
fucking
happening?
depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a low-cut dress with lace all over it.
Oh god, we're gonna talk about her clothes again.
Sandly.
Sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings.
Pink
couldn't-
metal stuff.
6 pairs?
6.
But wait, earlier she put in 4 pairs of earrings.
Now 6.
Now 6.
She has 12 piercings.
How big it
She's
is?
12
Does she have like
total?
gigantic elf ears on top of being a vampire thing?
No. Not that I know of. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out of the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me.
Oh my god. Okay, so
So let's unpack
she looks
this.
out the window and there's Snap.
Snap.
Is just in the window with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Prof Snap. It's like, oh,
And
yes.
Lupin was masticating.
Masticating?
Masticating.
Who?
Lupin.
Okay.
Lupin the Third.
Lupin
is-
is Lupin was
Okay.
masticating.
Masticating means to chew. So he's sitting out there chewing.
He's chewing to her.
He's chewing to her.
Like a cow.
Like chewing his cud.
They were both sitting on their broomsticks.
Oh my god! Alright, where does she think that their common room is? Because they're supposed to be under the Great Lake.
They're supposed to be under a lake.
Under the Black Lake? The Black Lake, not the Great Lake. Great Lakes are in America. They're under the Black Lake.
Geography with Wobbles.
Okay, no. So they're under the lake. That's where the Slytherin common room is.
No, apparently they're not.
So they're on their brooms underwater,
Mm-hmm.
staring in
Yeah.
non-existent windows.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Let's not bring Lilo and Stitch into this.
This is a little too sexy for Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Are you ready for me to continue?
No.
Ew, you fucking perv! Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed and put on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. First of all, wasn't she already dressed? Why did she put on a towel?
Well, she had to get
I don't
extra dressed.
know.
Because pedos were looking at her.
She must have realized that she was actually dressed like a slut
Apparently.
and covered up.
I know.
And then, wait, how did Harry/Vampire run in? I don't know. What's happening?
Abracadabra, he yelled.
Cadaver, as in like a
Avada
cadaver?
Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
I knew he had one.
Pointing his womb.
His womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times.
Oh my god. Okay, does she know how guns work? Because there's a limited amount of ammunition in those things.
Also, I know this is fantasy, but none of this seems like a very healthy way to cope with the death
Also,
of a loved one.
No. Also, if she shoots them through a window and they're actually under the lake like they're supposed to be, she gonna flood that common room real fast.
Good.
And they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." "What do you know, Hagrid?
This sounds like a Three Stooges.
It sounds like a fucking fever dream.
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student." "I may be a Hogwarts student," Hagrid paused angrily, "but I am also a Satanist."
Wait, Hagrid?
Hagrid.
Hagrid is not a student. He's also not little.
Hagrid would also never be a fucking Satanist because he ain't got
No.
time for that nonsense.
Also, he is like the most Hufflepuff-like Gryffindor I've ever seen. Is he a Gryffindor? He's not a student anymore. It doesn't matter.
"This cannot be," Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. "There must be other factors."
Wait, Dumbledore's wand can shoot people?
Apparently.
Is it actually a gun? Are wands actually guns in this canon?
I maybe. "You don't have any," I yelled in madly.
In madly?
Lupin held up his camera triumphantly. "The lens may have been ruined, but the tape is still there." I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you don't drink enough blood.
Oh, okay.
You know, like how people have to drink water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Why are you doing this?" Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak.
Ew.
And then I heard words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know where to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air, then swooped it in.
Wait, Hagrid... this is Hagrid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hagrid does not have a wand,
And he's on a broom.
and he also does not fly.
He
Except
does now.
he can only fly if he's got the motorcycle, because the motorcycle's enchanted.
Then swooped he singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know!
Oh, fuck.
How do you sing a 50 Cent song gothically?
I don't know. "Because you're gothic?" Snap asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. "Because I love her."
Okay.
Wait, Hagrid?
Hagrid loves her.
No!
Chapter 12.
No!
Oh, he's a big
Hagrid went to school.
He's a big old smexy bear, and she wants him now.
No.
As do
No.
I. As do I.
No. He's too old. He went to school with, like, their parents. He was in school the same time that Voldemort was in school.
Sweet.
Unacceptable!
Yeah, everything else has been fine.
Author's note.
Uh-huh.
Stop saying, okay, Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap isn't Christian, plus Hagrid really isn't in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay?
Cedric? Why are we bringing Cedric into this?
Yeah, he's an entertainer.
No, wrong Cedric.
There's only one.
The Cedric she's talking about is dead.
Oh, Rob Pattinson.
Yeah.
Cedric the Hickory Dickory Dog.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Him high.
I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me.
Drago? Wait, Rocky IV Drago?
Yeah, Drago.
I am depressed.
Had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hagrid, but it was vampire.
It was Hagrid.
Harry and Hagrid fused into one.
But it was vampire. He started to scream, OMFG, no!
Wait, is he in love with Ebony too?
No, this is different.
Okay.
My scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. How you could only see his red whites.
His red white.
What
Wait.
about his blues?
Just his red whites.
Okay.
He was getting possessed by the scar pain.
That's a scar pain.
I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer.
Wait.
I thought you...
Backtrack for a second.
What?
What did his scar do?
It turned back into a lightning bolt.
From what?
Not being there. We're
chick-
about to address it.
A chicken nugget.
We're about to address it.
Okay.
Wobbles.
What?
I am about to address it.
Okay. She's just writing back.
If you were paying attention to the flow of the fanfic,
There is no
it would have
flow!
been obvious that she was about to get to it.
There is no flow to this fanfic. It's just nonsense.
No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted.
What? Wait, since when does he not have a scar?
Remember, he didn't have a scar in the beginning. It was gone, and now it's back. Remember when we first met
Oh,
him?
that's right. When
He
first
didn't
showed
have
up.
a scar.
And he was like, my name's Vampire now.
Yeah, and now he has a scar
Now
again.
he has a scar again. But wait, then why was he yelling my scar hurts if nothing was there? Nothing.
Because the scar came back, and apparently that hurt.
Why did the scar come back?
We're about to find out, but you keep interrupting me, Wobbles.
I need to know.
I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. And
What? Okay. So he could have just... Why would he cover up the pentagram, first of all? Why would he have his friend change the scar into a pentagram and then cover it up?
He has aesthetic standards that he has to meet because he's surrounded by...
But nobody can see it anyway, so what does it matter if it's a pentagram?
Toad's cool goth peeps. He has to fit in.
Otherwise, he's a prep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You square.
anyway, and in the sentence, anyway,
Anyway.
my scar hurt, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bonded.
I didn't know he had an evil twin brother.
Anyway, I was in the school's nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango.
That's my favorite juice joint.
Saint Mango.
Saint Mango.
After they recovered, because they were pedophiles, and you can't have.
After they recovered from what?
They were in the nurse's office because they got attacked by Dumbledore and they got shot by what's-her-doodle.
Oh, yeah.
Ebony.
A lot was happening all at once, okay?
No,
there was a lot to follow.
If you have a quick little trip to the nurse, you get right back up from that.
Yeah, and then they're going to go to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls.
Wait, do they know what St. Mungo's, I think, is the actual name of it's a hospital.
Yeah, she doesn't know that.
Is she thinking that
that's
St. Mango's is Azkaban?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, that's what it is in my head now, so.
Dumbledore had constipated the Sidio camera they took of me naked.
Constipated
he took the tape and shoved it up his rectum.
Camera. Constipated it. I
shoved it right up there.
I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came to my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Enobi, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him.
Okay, he's not allowed to tell her anything if he can't get her name right.
Kenobi.
You know, I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked
Wait,
up
how does she
like
hate the
you.
color pink? She wears pink all the time.
Now. She
What?
doesn't like pink.
Yes.
No, she doesn't, apparently.
Now.
She hates pink.
I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me
Oh my God.
before being gothic. No, Enobi, Hagrid says, those are not roses. What, are they goths to you, poser prep? I asked. I was angry they had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated.
She was closer.
See, is dat spelled wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. I have no idea what just transpired in the conversation.
I think he's trying to be like, yo, you're treating me shit. And she's like, no, you just saved me from having a sex tape leaked.
Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted, honestly, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then screamed,
oh my God.
I can do this.
Yes.
I believe in me. Petulius Marengo me crimically Romatio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, out there, that is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Emo Nodo Okeo.
What? What is happening?
And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep.
A black flame. That proved it.
Proved.
I'm glad that she has priorities.
Also, now it sounds like she's going to be in love with Hagrid.
Good old Hagrid.
And has completely forgotten about
Drago.
Dumb old Drago.
Ivan Drago, Malfoy.
Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? I think it meant to say, where the fuck is Draco?
What is he?
What is he?
What the
I've
fuck?
had the same question, to be honest.
Hagrid rolled his eyes.
Every time I hear the name, I just imagine like a poorly drawn 2D Hagrid with crossed eyes. Like, that's the character.
I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing.
Balls of flame.
You see Enobi, Dumbledore said. Watching the two of us watching the flame to see what is in the films. Haha, reviewers flames, get it? You must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay? What do you mean, old man? Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back to his bed. You're a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it.
Oh
There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets, black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them.
Oh my god. There's so much getting to... She's just playing dress up.
I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off.
Cool.
And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. That would not look good.
No.
No, you're just a prep.
You look kawaii, girl.
Oh my god, no.
Who?
No.
Bloody Mary said sadly.
We're bringing Japanese into this.
I want Bloody Mary to go bloody her wrists.
Fangs, you do too. I said sadly too, but I was still upset.
You didn't say it sadly.
Oh. Fangs,
There
you
you
do
go.
too.
Gross.
There you go.
I said sadly too, but I was upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. Hey, there you go.
There, she's drinking her own blood finally.
Recycle.
She did it.
This is
She figured it out.
agonizing.
I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time.
I'm also wondering how many times today has she slit her wrists?
So many.
Too many.
I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical creatures.
The hair of magic.
The hair of magical creatures.
Is this like a cosmetic? Are we doing like beauty school?
Yeah, it's cosmetology for wizards.
For emo wizards specifically.
But no, not just wizards. These are magical creatures. So like it's like pet grooming, I guess.
Vampire was in the class, and he looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff.
Thanks.
Hi, he said in a depressed way.
Wait, why is the Hufflepuff just letting him do it?
It's kind of like giving a hickey in this universe.
Hi, back. I
Okay.
said in a wickly sade way.
What?
A wickly sade way.
What?
It's like a segue, but magic.
We could.
WQ.
No word.
Just two
No
consonants, one after another.
WQUALLY.
Wiggly.
Wiggly.
No.
Wiggly.
No word starts WQ.
We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped each other and started screwing each other.
In the middle of class?
In the middle of class!
And there's another vampire. No, wait, was he the one sucking on a
Hufflepuff, yeah.
Hufflepuff? So then he stopped drinking the blood of the Hufflepuff to jump on her and start
Fucking.
Man.
okay, right in the middle of class.
Yeah.
Drazzard's
Right in the
writing
middle of
has
their
gotten
cosmetology
terrible.
for pets class.
Stop it now, you horny simpleton!
Who? What hero said that?
Shouted Professor McGoggle.
Wait, is she teaching hair magical creatures? She must be. Why? Because she's a woman and only women can teach cosmetology?
Shut up, Preppy.
Shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else.
McGoggle. That's beautiful.
Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco, I shouted, and then I ran away angrily.
Wait, she was into
They
it!
said screwing each other. Now it's rape. Now it's rape and I'm sad.
Just then, he started to scream, OMFG, no! My
Okay.
scar hurts!
Is he gonna start chasing her naked too?
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No!
His red whites.
I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have the scar anymore, I shouted. I feel like we've been over this.
I
Same.
think we have.
I do, but Diablo changed it to a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bonded.
Wait, we've already heard all of this.
I feel like
Did she copy paste or did you scroll upward?
No, I'm reading it as written.
So we're just deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
This maniac is trying to Groundhog Day us, and I'm not okay with that.
Special thanks to my Raven Gothic sister, blood sister. What the fuck you're supposed to do, writ dis. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater is? And that's it.
So we just heard like the same thing twice.
Yep.
And then a whole lot of nonsense.
Uh-huh. And apparently Snape and Lupin are perverts as well as Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Good old Hagrid.
Hagrid's after her.
So they fucked in the middle of class like a really poorly written Brazzers parody.
Yeah, you know.
And then after that, we heard the world's most annoying echo.
Yeah.
Her big, gaping, vacant,
Stupid heads.
Yeah. Well, Noosk, thank
Grandpa.
you for joining us.
the pleasure was mine.
That sounds insincere.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to Frantic and Wobbles. Join us next time where we will be continuing to read My Immortal. And we will find out what happens with Draco.
I'm still trying to figure out
Drago.
what happened to this episode.
I have an important question before we sign off.
Yes.
Which one's Frantic and which one's Wobbles?
Oh my god.
I hate you.
Frantic reads and Wobbles.
Comments.
Doesn't know how to read.
That's why I've got Frantic to read to me.
Yay!
And as
Yay.
always, we're sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not.